Guys, big things are happening for Bitcoin. I've already talked about the massive macro factors, all pointing into the direction that Bitcoin is gonna go on a massive bull run. But also on the shorter time frames, there's some big things happening at this very moment, showing us that what you're seeing, the pumps you're seeing for Bitcoin, this is just the beginning. And also it is just the beginning for altcoins. So yes, make sure to stick around from the beginning until the end. I will update you on everything. Welcome back everybody, my name is Chris, bringing you cryptocurrency videos every day, teaching you how to make money in this market. If you're new to the channel, then make sure to subscribe and activate the bell right now. So let's get straight into it. And since my latest video, guys, we have finally had that pump above the orange box, clearing the orange line at 64,300 and making a new push towards 66,700. Now, what I said in my most recent videos is that I think it's only a matter of time until we were going to break through this point, because Bitcoin was just looking too bullish. There were so many bullish factors and the bears would not really be able to keep us below the orange box. And you can see that they did a good job. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 candles, we weren't able to really break above the orange box, but also the bulls took control here and made sure we didn't break down below it either. So this just goes to show how important this orange box actually was. And when we finally broke through it, straight up to the next level of resistance at $66,700. So that is all good. And if you zoom out, in fact, on the 4-hourly time frame, you can see that the trend that we had here of making higher lows and higher highs is still very much intact. So this one, if this just continues, guys, this is going to take us up to our previous all-time high and much higher. So the trend on the 4-hourly time frame is still intact. We're making on the 4-hourly time frame higher highs, higher lows. So everything is looking very, very good. And yes, we're breaking through key points. We're breaking through massive patterns, which are all signaling a massive run is coming. Or actually, we're in the middle of a massive run for Bitcoin. Now, mind you, since the local low, well, from the very low, from the cycle low right here, if you consider since the previous all-time high, then we have gone up so far by 31% or 36%, sorry, since $49,000. Now from this low, we have gone up for Bitcoin by 26%. So that is all great. But really, most of the gains this cycle is going to be made in the altcoin market. And today, guys, I'm also going to give you some ideas about what I think is going to happen with the altcoin markets and how we could try to play this. Okay, but sticking with Bitcoin for now, some of the more important patterns, this on the 2-day chart as well, you can see that we are indeed on this 2-day candle, we are indeed breaking through this. Now, I need to remind you that this candle has not closed yet. So depending on how this is going to close, we could still see a pullback and we could still end up below this point. But if it closes like this, that is a very good sign. However, look at this. We have closed slightly above it previously and then we've started going down. Slightly above it previously and then we start to go down. And also, if you want to, you can also draw this from the bodies of the candles like this and show you that we haven't, on a candle closing basis, we still have a little bit of a trend line to go here, and that is the exact price where we are struggling with right now, in fact. So on this particular chart, I would wait a little bit, but this is one of the key levels. If we manage to break through this, look at this, guys. This is all the way since the beginning of this year. So almost for one full year, we have consolidated inside of this pattern. So breaking through this, let's say we take out this high, we take out this high, that is a very, very good sign. So this is at $70,000 and $72,000. Let me elaborate a little bit further. So if we zoom out and let's take this on the daily time frame. First off, the moving averages, we have broken above all of them. So we have the 50, the 200 and the 100, and we have broken above all of these ones. So you can see we were struggling so much with the green one right here at $64,000. So that in itself, very, very good sign. Okay, next one, Lux Algo. The buy signal that we got right here at $61,000. And you know what I said when this happened? I said, guys, we're getting a buy signal on the Lux Algo. And historically, when this happens, it tends to either give us a short-term relief towards the upside in which you can take profit, or it tends to be the start of a massive bull run. Either way, it is a bullish signal, and you all know about this. This is one of the most reliable signals we've got. And yes, we have this intact, so that is all great. And so far, it looks like, and in my opinion, I think this is going to be the start of a massive bull run this signal is going to give us. So something similar to what you saw. Well, this was one of those where you just had an opportunity to get out at a big profit. It gave us a signal at 61, you could get out at 72. But what I mean is something along the lines like this, where it gave us the signal at $44,000 and we could ride it all the way up to $74,000. So that's a 68% increase. Something along the lines of this buy signal, where it gave us at $28,000 and we could realistically ride it all the way up to $74,000. And if you held it, even up to this was $46,000 or even $73,000 if you just kept holding that. Something along the lines of this, giving us the buy signal at $21,000 or $20,000, riding it up to $31,000, right? Something along the lines of this one, $17,000, getting up to 25. So I think that this buy signal could potentially, or this bullish signal could potentially be the start of something like we've seen previously in those occasions. And if you want to get this Lux Algo, by the way, this indicator yourself, you are able to do so by using the links in the description. You can get a nice discount. If you go down to the description, you do have the Lux Algo. Let me see here. Here. So best trading toolkit available. Using this link, you get a discount using that link. That is absolutely fantastic. But that's not all what I wanted to show you. Also, let us zoom out a little bit again. And what you can see is that we have had a trend here of making lower lows, like right here, lower lows and lower highs, right? Now, what we want to see this being the start of a breakout. And that means that we're breaking this pattern of making lower lows and lower highs on the daily time frame. And we need to first take out this point here at $70,000. And then we have $72,000. If we can take out these levels, then again, it signals that we are due for a massive bull run. Now, here's the thing. At which point we break through this at $72,000, we have already from the low, by that point, had a 50% pump. That is why I've been saying, since we went down to these resistance levels, these support levels right here, at some point you just have to go for it. You just have to realize that you're not gonna be able to time the absolute bottom, not be able to time the absolute top. If you're just gonna wait for every single chart to look bullish, you will look at Bitcoin when it is at $100,000 and everything will be looking bullish then. And then you might jump in when we are at $100,000. But then again, if you just average at this point, let's say you just averaged right here, or even right now, let's say you just buy here, then when things looks bullish at $100,000, you have already made a gain of like 50% or so. So that is why it's so important to just realize that everything is looking like, if you look at the macro right now in the economy and with the Fed and everything that's going on, things are looking very, very bullish for Bitcoin. And do not try to time and wait for the chart to give you the absolute best opportunity. Because remember, everything absolutely looks the most bullish when we are at the very top, right? When we are at the very top, everyone are bullish, everyone are screaming, we're gonna make billions, all of that. But if you just average in, if you just accumulated, like we've been talking about on this channel, or getting into positions, or using even my trading strategies of 100% already, and this one, the previous one, is also doing well. It's at minus $13,000 right now, but this is quickly going to get in profit. And the previous strategies we've been using have obviously made over almost $800,000 in profit. Well, for my subscribers on OKX, it has made several $1,000,000. For my subscribers on BitGet, it has made several $100,000. So just by using these trading strategies, you were able to capture the volatility here, and by being bullish and just taking advantage when we see these pumps towards the upside. So that is all great. But now let me talk about what I think is going to happen here moving forward. So first off, with Bitcoin dominance, I do not think that we're going to break through this 58% barrier. Okay, I think that the Bitcoin dominance is going to go down, meaning altcoins are going to start to outperform in general with specific altcoins, the altcoin market is going to start to outperform Bitcoin. Now, you know that this has been very, very different from what I've been saying previously. The last couple of months, I've been saying, stay away from altcoins. Stay away from altcoins because they are going to bleed and Bitcoin is going to gain dominance. And that is exactly what happened. Now I'm saying, I think Bitcoin is, if it is not at a local top right here, it is very close to a local top. And altcoins are once again going to start to make insane profits. And you can already see the last week, you can see that altcoins have been on an absolute massive run. And one of the greatest things that I am noticing here is that the meme coin narrative continues to hold strong. If you look at the biggest gainers, you got WIF, you got SHIB, you got Pepe, you got Floki, Doge, you got Bonk, and you got many more altcoins. So the altcoin narrative still remains meme coins. And I do think that this is probably going to be the main thing for this cycle as well. That is why we cannot fade meme coins, guys. We need to get into the trenches. We need to start looking at meme coins. And I am setting up a team. To do the work for you so that we can get in early. We will analyze all of the smart wallets. We will analyze newly launched meme coins that has liquidity, that doesn't have massive red flags. And then we will take it from there, okay? And I will try to do my best to give you these ones as we move forward as well. But we cannot fade meme coins. I do think that probably they are going to be some of the biggest gainers this cycle. And also, if you look at Dogecoin, I talked about this chart a few weeks ago, and I said, hey guys, look, on Dogecoin, we're about to break a massive barrier. And this has been since, again, 2024. We've been going down here. We have had lower highs. And yeah, we've broken this trend already. And whenever we have broken this trend previous cycles, we have started a massive bull run. Doge tends to lead the rest of the altcoin market. Now, let's continue. Let me go over these ones real quick. Traditional markets are doing absolutely great as well, going up. So the liquidity narrative continues. If you look at the amount of money that was poured into the ETFs the last few days for Bitcoin, absolutely massive. Look at this yesterday, over almost $500 million worth of Bitcoin on the 27th. And this is just going to continue. Look at this. If you add the last few days, this is more than... Yeah, this is more or less $1 billion have been added the last 4 days. Absolutely massive amounts of money. And this is just going to continue. So yes, do not fade Bitcoin. Do not fade meme coins. We will make generational wealth this cycle. I will help you do that. And yes, very, very exciting indeed. For my trading strategies, I already covered this. They're doing absolutely fantastic as well. On BitGet, my slots are full, 1,500 slots. I do think that on some of my other accounts, if you go down to some of these ones, I do think that they have a few slots open left. But if you want to use these trading strategies, go first to the description, get a OKX account. You can claim up to $60,000 by using this link right here. And then when you have that OKX account, go down and with one click, you click right here, it is gonna set up the bot for you. If you cannot use OKX, you go down, you get a BitGet account, claim up to $40,000, and then you go down and check to any of these two accounts which one has slots open. In fact, let me do that for you. In fact, both of these ones have some slots open, so I will edit the description to not show that these ones are full. So yes, take advantage of that. When you have signed up to BitGet, if you want to use BitGet, you go, like I said, to this link, click on bots here, and then just click subscribe on the top one. Guys, that is what I got for you. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.